guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sasha. If you're new, it's your girl Sasha, and if you're coming back, thanks so much for coming back. Today's video is just this makeup look right here that you can do for Thanksgiving, for the fall. I was just kind of inspired by green, so I wanted to do something greenish, bluish. I just wanted to do something like that. I know you guys have been loving my pregnancy videos, but I wanted to do a makeup one because I do love playing around with makeup, and I want to show you guys more than just pregnancy stuff, but obviously the pregnancy is a huge part of my life, so it's what I mainly have been talking about lately. So as the days pass or the videos start coming, you will be noticing my background changing a bit. I'm getting my vanity desk in. I'm gonna be getting some stuff for back here, so it will be changing. But if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep watching. I'll tell you right from the get, if the quality looks a little different, sorry. I'm using my vlog camera because I don't know where my, what the heck? Oh, this is, oh, because I don't know where my camera is, so sorry. I mean, I know where my camera is, I don't know where my charger is. And I have multiple ones, but I can't find them, so we're gonna stick to this. So today, so good. So to start with priming my skin, I'm always gonna be using my Rose Water by Mario Badescu. So I decided that I wanted to do a Thanksgiving makeup look because Thanksgiving is around the corner, which for me is like super exciting because that means my daughter will be here sooner than later because she's due in February, but I think she is coming sometime in January, or I'm hoping she comes sometime in January. So I feel like with the holidays, the pregnancy is gonna go by super I feel like with the pregnancy, I feel like with the holidays, the pregnancy is going to go by super quick. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera, same old, using my e.l.f. pencil in, they don't have a color, but I think this is medium brown. Eyebrows are done. So now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my, oh my god, oh my brush just almost fell. First thing I'm gonna do is take my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. This stuff is bomb. And I am in the color Natural Ivory. And I'm going to just put dots on my lids like this. And I'm going to just take my blending brush and blend it in. Now, I'm trying to see. I want something olive. Okay, here we go. We can use my Cargo, and I think in the opposites attract, there's a little bit of green. So we can make it work. We can figure it out. So I'm gonna use these e.l.f. Line and Define eye tapes. I've never used these before. I usually just use good old tape, but I can't find the tape, and I saw these, and I was like, you know what? Let me be all cute and bougie and use them. So I'm going to, I don't have a scissor. And let me see. Here we go. Do what you gotta do, girls. We're gonna put it on here. The way I open my eyes though, I'm like, look at these bags. They're beautiful, right? Lovely. Okay, we're gonna start off with the e.l.f. palette, Opposites Attract, and we're gonna start off with doing that. We're gonna start off with the color Fresh, which is the first color in the palette, and it's just like a neutral color. And I'm gonna use any brush because that's just how I am. And this brush right here is from a pack that I got from Amazon. I'm gonna try to actually not be afraid and really do good with eyeshadow, because normally what happens is I get so nervous of like trying to go crazy with shadow, and I don't test my creativity, but I feel like the tape will give me some kind of like, you can do it. We're gonna go in with Witty from the same palette, which is this brown tone right here. And I'm gonna use this brush, and it's just a kind of like a blending brush. Honestly, it's just a brush that I'm gonna use. And I'm going to put this in my crease area. I'm gonna pack it on like this first, because what happens is, I don't know what's up with my eye, but it has like some wrinkles kind of, and then I just don't like the way it looks. Okay, first do it in a windshield wiper, because that's what I did. You see, like when I go like this, I get like these natural wrinkles, so that's why I have to do this. I have to tap it, and then I'll go in and blend it, because when I do that, I get like natural wrinkles on my eyes, and then it just looks like I was going for some kind of like zebra look, which is not what we're going for. I really am so excited. Actually, I'm not excited for Thanksgiving. I normally am, but I'm not, because I am in Florida. And I have, I'm getting a nice big pimple. And I have, I believe, what is called seasonal depression. I am not liking at all this whole palm tree during the holiday season. It's not for me. I'm gonna be using my NARS 13. I'm gonna go into my Cargo Wanderlust palette, and I'm going to go into the color Festival, which is like this like green, and let's see, and I'm going to just apply this ever so lightly above what we just put on. It's like I think it did something, and then I feel like it didn't do a damn thing, but it's okay. I know I said I was gonna do it ever so lightly, and then I just did that. I'm gonna take this brush right here from Amazon packet, and I'm gonna go in with the color Wise, which is this darker green right here, and I'm going to apply that on. And if you could tell the brush shape, it's kind of like a I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna apply that on the outer corner of my eye. Oh god, we're getting crazy. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm never ready for crazy eyeshadow. I get so nervous. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm tapping this in. And as I'm tapping it in, I'm slowly bringing it a little bit inside to my lid, and kind of on this like my natural crease area. Okay, so I just went ahead and did it on this, did the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is taking the first brush that I used, taking the first brush that I used and not adding any product, I'm just going to lightly blend these inner areas. Okay, so next what I want to do is, I don't know, do we want to like cut the crease? Oh god, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take my concealer again, the CoverGirl. Okay, and we're gonna put a little bit in the back of our hand, like literally a dot, and I'm going to So for those who ask me how I cut crease, honestly, it's just practice. I'm not that great at it. I'm not that great at it at all. I just practice. And I don't kill myself. I don't like beat myself up if it's not that great. And I always make sure I use like the magnified area of my mirror so I can see better. Okay, so I'm only gonna like half cut it with this, with eyeliner, with anything. When I start to overthink and over like be careful, that's when I mess up. when I'm just like, let's just do it, girlfriend. Okay. Whew. Let's try to do the other eye. I normally also don't breathe because I feel like when I breathe it like makes my shoulders move and everything, but I have another human inside of me, so I have no choice but to breathe. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the color Rome, which is this glittery green color, and I'm gonna take my finger and I'm going to put that on the outer area. And don't worry if it looks a little messy, because we are going to blend this all in. Then taking another finger, I'm gonna go in with Wander, which is more of like a cream. That looks nice. And I'm going to mix that in. So you kind of have to play around with it. So going back in with the first brush that we used and going back in with the first color, Witty, I'm going to just lightly add a little bit here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is for liner, I think I'm just going to smoke it out a bit, and I'm gonna be using my W7 black liner. This is a pencil one. And I'm going to just, nothing too crazy. Okay, the eyes are done. Now we're gonna move on to our carita. We're gonna move on to our face. I have been using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, so we're going to put this on our face. I cannot compare it to the Tatcha one because I've never owned it, but this stuff is great. And I've been putting it like all over my face because with the pregnancy, my skin has just had a lot of craziness happening. A lot of bumps and stuff. So I literally apply this everywhere. For foundation, I think we are going to use my new favorite, which is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable longwear foundation. I have been using this stuff for about 2 weeks now, and this is in the color Soft Beige. Oh, I got it because Rose from Rose and Ben kept talking about it, and I was like, let's see what the hype is about. And she ain't lying. This stuff is so good. It smells so amazing. And I don't put it all the way up on my forehead because my forehead is tanner. So what I like to do is just take my e.l.f. concealer in the color Chocolate and just kind of add a tiny bit of dots, like if I started like an early contour. And to blend this in, I'm going to use an e.l.f. blending brush. Oof. I feel a lot of pressure on my uterus now. Oh girl. I do feel this foundation is more buildable. It's not like your super heavy full coverage. That's why it's breathable, but you can totally blend it. I mean, God, you can totally build it, is what I meant to say. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm going to tap a little bit more on my cheeks because that's the area that I feel needs a little more coverage. What I will say about this primer is that no other primer has been able to help me with my nose area, because my nose, my nose area always got a little like cracked, the makeup, and with this primer, it don't happen. it doesn't happen. My contour color again. I'm just adding 3 dots. Right there, I'm adding the smallest. Under my lip, I'm adding the smallest amount. And I'm not gonna do my nose yet. I will do that in a minute. Then I'm gonna take my brush from Real Techniques. Great. Real Techniques. I have been using this brush forever. Ooh. By the way, as I'm doing this, my wrist is killing me because the pregnancy has my wrist really hurting. And I like to blend it in circles, small circular motions, and like upward as well. So I'm going to add some concealer. And literally, like, I don't need to dip my brush or my applicator in there more because it's a lot of product, as you can tell. So I'm gonna be taking my blending brush and I'm gonna blend this out. This color has gotten really light for me, so I know that it looks a little light, but what I do is that I like to take also, I like to have my foundation brush in hand. I'm not adding any more product, just going over it in the areas where I feel like it might look a little too light. And I really like to use it towards like the area where I have like the concealer meets the contour, bronzer, cheeky area, just so it blends in. Now to set. To set, I'm gonna be using my Airspun loose powder, and this one's in the translucent extra cover. I will never, ever, ever, ever change this stuff. I have so many other loose powders, but nothing compares to Airspun for me. And I am obsessed with the smell. I just love the way it smells. To bronze my face, I'm going to be using the NYX matte bronzer, and this is in the color Deep Tan. And I'm just taking a big brush from e.l.f. I like to, so I do kind of suck in my cheeks like a little bit, like just because I feel like it helps the brush kind of sit in the areas that I want it to sit in, because my face is pretty big. I don't add that much more product, and I go to the rest of my face. For my nose, I'm going to be going in with this flat brush from Amazon. And what I'm going to do is take my LA Girl, and I just like to use this one because the applicator is so easy. And I barely squeeze, I just kind of use whatever's still there. And I lightly add to my nose. So something that I like to do as well is, just because I don't like when it has super harsh lines, I will take my foundation brush and tap it. And as you can see, it fades the lines in a little bit. These are just little tips and tricks that I do that work for me and just make my life easier. Going back in with the bronzer and the same brush, I literally tap. I'm going to take this brush right here, which is from literally all my brushes are from Amazon. So yeah, we're gonna go back into the Opposites Attract palette, and we're going to use that evergreen color Wise. I'm gonna just take some, and I'm going to put this on my bottom lash line. Next, what I'm going to do is put mascara on my bottom lash. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild highlight, and this one's in the color Blossom Glow. Alright, for lips, I'm gonna go in with my W7 lip twister, and this is in the color Caked, and it's just like a nude color. Okay, so I don't like to overline a lot, because then I just get kind of like, I hate it. For lipstick, I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. liquid lip, and this is in Blushing Rose. And to set my face, I'm gonna use my Hangover 3-in-1. This stuff smells so freaking good. Alright guys, well, this is the final look. I liked it. I like the way it turned out. I am using a different camera because I cannot find my chargers for my other camera. So the way this camera works, the screen is up top. So if I'm looking up, if I was looking up, my bad. That's what it is. But anyways, I love you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. And my channel has been growing. I've been getting a lot of subscribers. We're almost at 300. And for me, that's super exciting. Thank you so much. If you have any requests in any videos that you want to see, I like cooking. If you guys want to see some cooking, some just whatever, let your girl know, because this is what I'm here for. I love posting videos and being a source of entertainment for you. So let me know whatever you want to watch. Don't forget to subscribe. And other than that, los adoro. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.